I don't know if I've ever seen a month like the Dallas Mavericks have had. This past month has been one of the most awful months for any fandom, for any team that I can remember in a very, very, very long time. Since LeBron left Cleveland, I don't know. Like this last month for Dallas Maverick fans has been awful. And I feel for you. I'm so sorry. As a Detroit Piston fan, somebody who I saw the glory days, and then I went through 16 years of darkness. The worst team in the NBA last year. We set a record, a losing streak record, 28 straight games. We won 14 games. Like, I have been there. And this might be worse. I don't know. I mean, especially with the way the Pistons are playing now, the way the Dallas Mavericks organization is starting to turn out, this might be worse. I don't know. But I feel so bad for you, Dallas Maverick fans. I feel bad for Luka Doncic fans. I feel bad for Kyrie Irving fans, Anthony Davis fans. I feel bad for NBA fans, man, because the least we could do was watch Kyrie and AD hoop. This last month for you, Dallas Maverick fans, has been terrible. Casuals only. Let's talk about it. Man, oh man. The timeline over the last month for Dallas Maverick fans and the organization it's absolutely wild how just downhill everything has gone. So before the last month, you lose out on Derek Lively, right? Out for the season, may come back in the playoffs. Daniel Gafford, I don't quite remember when he went down, if it was before or after Anthony Davis got there. But either way, no Lively, no Gafford. Trade away your prized possession, Dallas Mavericks heart, Luka Doncic. Like, Luka and Dallas had a special bond that not many players have with cities. Dirk and Dallas, right? Steph Curry in Golden State, LeBron in Cleveland, Kobe in LA, Michael in Chicago. Like, amazing players in these cities that just love them. And that bond was ripped away from these fans, and not by Luka's choosing whatsoever, but by their favorite team's choosing. That alone, it hurts, man. Chauncey Billups was traded away from the Detroit Pistons in 2008. And as a young Detroit Pistons fan who grew up watching the going to work Pistons, the 04 championship, 8 straight Eastern Conference finals, Chauncey Billups was a hero in my eyes. And I saw him traded away and I cried. I was in like 5th grade or something. I cried because Chauncey Billups was traded away. And I can only imagine that's how these young Luka Doncic Dallas Maverick fans felt, the same way that I did when Chauncey was traded. And once again, we brought in an aging Allen Iverson, an aging superstar. He made the All-Star team that year. The same way that they traded away Luka and bringing this aging star in Anthony Davis, right? It's going to be okay. We're bringing in AD. We're bringing in Allen Iverson. No, it's not okay, because that's the guy. That was my guy. Right? That was my hero. That was the guy I looked forward to every single night for 82 games a season, plus playoffs. That was my guy. So right away, just an absolutely heart-wrenching move by the Dallas Mavericks. Anyways, you get Anthony Davis in now, right? Anthony Davis is still a very good player, superstar in the NBA. He gets 3/4 of basketball with Kyrie Irving, and Max Christie's looking phenomenal. And Anthony Davis hurts himself, right? A groin strain or whatever it was. Anthony Davis now out for over a month. It couldn't get any worse for Dallas, right? You got rid of Luka. Anthony Davis hurt now. And then the Mavericks organization announces that season ticket holders are going to have to pay 10% extra for their tickets next season. A 10% increase or 8.5% increase, whatever it was. So now they get rid of Luka Doncic, right? Because they don't want to pay him. Now they're asking the fans, the people who supported this team and supported Luka Doncic and loved Luka Doncic, to pay more to go to games where their favorite player is not there anymore. Imagine the Lakers trading away Kobe Bryant in 2007 and then asking them to pay more the following season. It doesn't work like that. That's just not how you build loyalty. And especially for one of the most loyal fan bases in the NBA, that doesn't fly. That doesn't fly. And then not even a week later, a couple days later, 2 days later, whatever it is, The one promising piece in Dallas still, Kyrie Irving tears his ACL. This guy has been so good for Dallas since he got there. You haven't had to deal with any of the off-court Kyrie Irving type stuff that they had to deal with in previous times in Brooklyn, in Boston, right? In Brooklyn, you had to deal with the whole anti-Semitic thing, whatever it was. You had to deal with the whole COVID and no vaccination thing. You had to deal with the flat earth thing. He's considered a cancer in the locker rooms. Like Kyrie Irving is trending downwards in his career. He gets to Dallas. None of that. You hear none of that. And that dude just plays basketball. You were in the NBA Finals last year with that duo. Neither of them are playing now for your team. Anthony Davis is now hurt. The one bright spot it seems for Dallas Maverick fans has to be Max Christie, right? Max Christie's been playing absolutely phenomenal. Shout out to Max Christie, Michigan State guy. And it also has to hurt too to see that the Los Angeles Lakers are now the second seed in the Western Conference. It's adding Luka Doncic. They're 9-2. They're on a 5-game winning streak. They're looking very, very good. They're one of my favorite watches in the NBA right now. I think over this like 5-game stretch or since they got Luka Doncic, they're the number one defense in the NBA or a top 5 defense in the NBA. And it's crazy that like getting rid of one of the best defenders in the NBA and bringing in Luka Doncic, who's not known as a good defender whatsoever, a very below average defender. Your defense is now one of the best in the NBA. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that Jared Vanderbilt's playing very well. The fact that Gabe Vincent is playing out of his mind recently. Like the team, it looks different. They look fun. And for Dallas Maverick fans, that has to be just a stab in the heart and twist, right? So I feel for you guys, man. I absolutely feel for Dallas Maverick fans. I can't imagine what you're going through as a Detroit Piston fan my whole life. I've had to go through some rough years over the past 16 years, a 28-game losing streak last year, you know, the worst team in the NBA, a laughing stock around the league, Monty Williams, a ginormous contract gone in a seat, right? So I have felt with some NBA humiliation. I understand, but I don't know if I've felt this from what you guys are about to feel and what you have been feeling. I feel awful. I genuinely do. And I feel for the Luka fans. I feel for the Kyrie fans, the AD fans, the diehard Maverick fans that have been there since Dirk was drafted or before. I mean, I feel for you guys, but I also feel for NBA fans in general. People like myself who we got to see 3/4 of Kyrie and AD play. Like this was going to be a fun duo. I thought even though the Dallas Mavericks lost the trade, I thought Dallas still came out with a championship contention kind of team, a team that can contend for a championship still. I thought that the pairing of Kyrie and AD was going to be perfect. Max Christie was playing way better than anybody had expected him to. Najee Marshall was having a very good season. Maybe he brought his New Orleans juju to Dallas. I don't know. But I thought this team still had the chance to be very good. And that's just not going to happen, man. I have to give all of my prayers to Kyrie Irving and Anthony Davis at this point, especially Kyrie Irving, because this is a season-ending injury in the second half of the season, the latter part of the season, that will put him out throughout the entire offseason, and it will take him time through the following season to get back to normal. And the thing is, coming back from an ACL tear at Kyrie's age, he's older, obviously, he's been in the league for a while. Coming back from an ACL tear at his age is going to be very difficult. He most likely, I'm not going to doubt him, he most likely will not be the Kyrie Irving we know and love. The Kyrie Irving of right now, the 25 point per game, 8 assists kind of guy, whatever he's averaging, 6 assists kind of guy, like leading this Mavericks team, he will not be that guy again, most likely. And then you pair that with the fact that Anthony Davis just can't stay healthy. He's aging. He's injury prone. Like this was the worst possible thing that could happen for the Dallas Mavericks, especially after trading away Luka Doncic. And I'm just looking at articles here, and Luka Doncic is currently holding up the LA or whatever. I feel for you Maverick fans, man. This is just the worst thing that could have happened, and I don't know where you go from here. I genuinely don't know where you go from here. Kyrie will not be like he is now. Like he may, I don't want to say he's done, but like with how good he is, he probably will not be this good again. It sucks. It sucks, man. I'm sorry, Dallas Maverick fans. Prayers up to Kyrie Irving. Prayers up to Anthony Davis. Prayers up to Maverick fans. If you guys want to jump on the Pistons bandwagon, you're more than welcome. Come aboard for the season, man. I don't know what else to say. Casuals only. I appreciate all of you. Get well soon, Kyrie Irving. Get well soon, Anthony Davis, Maverick fans. This is a safe place. Comment your thoughts, your feelings. It's a safe place. I'm sorry.